We are all playing a game, and that game is the game of life. If you ever wondered why some people just seem to get whatever they want so effortlessly, they are just potent as you, they are just as potent as the other guy, but this guy or girl just seems to get everything that they ever wanted because he knows the rules of the game. We try to play this game of life without understanding its rules, and we inevitably fail. Because how can you win a game? Sorry, my marker fell. How can you win a game without understanding how the game is played? This is why some athletes just dominate their sport and just beat the fuck out of everybody else. This is why some business owners just grow stupidly fast in their business without putting way smarter action or more action into their business. This is why some people just dominate every single thing. They just win the game of life. They win the game of life because they understand the rules of it. You're trying to play the game of life without understanding its rules, and this is why you are currently failing. I don't care how big of an entrepreneur you are, you can always implement this stuff and get way more results based on these rules that I'm about to list. It's 4 simple rules. If you are new to this channel, we don't waste time. We are not making this video 3 hours long right now, so let's get straight into the sauce. First rule that will allow you to beat 99% of people, and why 99% of people lose and only 1% of people win, is because the 1% understand the embodiment part. Even if they are doing it consciously or subconsciously, they are still doing this. So let's take 2 people as an example. Let's take Bob and let's take James, right? Bob wishes to be successful, right? But he has the being, at his core of his being, he's unsuccessful, right? Let's take the success, let's define success with money for this example. I'm not saying that success equals money or money equals success, but for the simplicity of this example, let's take money. So he wants to be rich, but his identity is that of a poor person. Now let's take James for an example. He wants to be rich, but in his mind he's already rich. He has this inner conviction. I'm just dropping shit. He has this inner conviction in himself that tells him, well, yeah, I'm the fucking best. Yeah, I am rich already. I am that guy already. Who do you think will get to their goal? Of course, James. James, because he embodies the person that he wants to become. And let me give you a scientific breakdown on why James will overtake Bob every single fucking time. Bob has the identity of a poor person, so it means that he, at his core of his being, he's a poor person. He cannot become wealthy because his thoughts don't align with him being successful, his beliefs don't align with him being successful, his level of conviction doesn't align with him being successful, his confidence levels, his emotions. He is a poor person within, so he cannot be successful without. No successful person is successful just on the outside and isn't successful on the inside. Everything happens in the mind first. Even if the world has tricked you to believe that outer change is the only thing that matters, no, inner change is what causes the outer change to happen. So his beliefs don't align with him being successful, his thoughts, his feelings, where he places his attention upon. So guess what? His intuition is completely fucked. We all take action based on our intuition. I'm not negating the importance of your action in the physical world, where we can touch things and when our senses operate. I'm not negating the importance of you taking physical action, but this physical action comes from our intuition. We just have these nuggets of inspiration when he says, yeah, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. And what is intuition? Is inner guidance. Your inner self is guiding you towards who you are. You are projecting yourself upon reality. This is why people tell you that reality is just like a mirror, an image and a reflection of that image. If you imagine a mirror right here, right? You have an image and you have a reflection of that image. If you stand in front of the mirror, right? The mirror cannot change or cannot move unless you move, right? The mirror will not throw gang signs unless you throw gang signs first, right? So in order to change the reflection, we must change the image. And the image is what we hold inside in this example. Who we are at the core of our being, who our subconscious mind believes to be true. You can take this from a metaphysical point of view, or you can take this from a neuroscience point of view. Your subconscious mind leads to you taking some actions, right? Or you having these intuitions that lead you to who you are. You will project yourself upon reality. So if Bob is poor, right, in himself, right, at his core of his being, he's poor, he's unsuccessful, he can never be successful. But James, since he's rich at his core, it's only a matter of time till he actually becomes successful, till he hoops on reality boxes, right? Because he is that person already. A thing that I like to conceptualize it as is starting at the finish line. You start at the finish line. If you start at the finish line, the race is already done, right? The race is already done. You already know how you need to get there, right? You start at the finish line. You embody the person that you want to become. You are that person now already. You align your thoughts with the person that has already achieved everything that you want to achieve. You have the beliefs of the person who achieved everything that you want to achieve. You place your attention upon where that person would place his attention upon. You take the action as that person, right? You do everything like you were already there. And then you can say, you can call bullshit on it, and I won't be mad, right? I won't be mad. I understand why some people call bullshit on it. But just let's take it logically. From a logical point of view, right? Since we all like to be so rational, even if rationality doesn't mean shit, but I won't get into that. Since we like to be so rational, how is James embodying his being rich gonna affect him? How? 0%. He will actually get more shit done within and without. And when he gets the within right, the without has no way but to change. There's no room left. He's just boxed in and he just punches the enemy. He gets what he wants. He gets what he wants. He's embodied in that state. He is that. Right? He has it already. He is that person already. Of course, he will get whatever he wants. He embodies it. This is why athletes, right? This is why athletes say, well, I beat him so many times in my fucking head. Of course, I fucking beat him. You need to come to a point when reality actually changes. You are not even surprised because you were that person before. And when you are that person before, we get into the second part on why all of this helps, on why embodying helps, on why starting at the finish line helps, on why being who you want to be within first will actually make you have whatever you want to have without. And from a metaphysical point of view, right, we tap into the frequency of that person. A thing that I like to conceptualize this as is parallel universe. I don't know if you know Freddie Dawson. He has an amazing book called Parallel Universes, and he basically tells us that there is a version of you that is wealthy, there is a version of you that is poor, there is a version of you that's won the NFL, there is a version of you that wears pink trousers and goes to the strip club. It doesn't fucking matter. Every single version of you already exists. And the only way to get into the desired reality that you want is through your frequency. And your frequency is who you are at the core of your being, right? So if we tap into the person that has that frequency, we can tap into the desired reality that we want. Desired reality is getting the thing that you fucking want, right? You are an entrepreneur probably if you're watching this. You are on it. So, second step, how the universe truly works, right? How it works. How it works. Let me change it for a bit. How the fuck does the universe works? I told you that the universe works just like a mirror, right? Conceptualize it like this because it's really fucking easy to understand. And when you have only this information in mind, if you just get this information into your head and constantly remind yourself that life is just like a mirror, then goddamn, everything will be so fucking easy for you. So there is an image and there is a reflection of that image, right? If you smile at the mirror, right? If you smile at the mirror will smile back at you, right? But if you frown at the mirror will frown back at you, right? It reflects whatever you are projected upon it. And life is just one big, giant mirror. Sorry for my drawing, I know Picasso, it's really upsetted me, but maybe I should list this. Whoever wants to buy it, I will draw it on the canvas. This is just beautiful. Some time to admire it. Beautiful mirror. Now, life is just like one big giant mirror. So, if you smile at the world will smile back at you. If you are upset at the world will be upset at you. If you want to discipline your world, right? You have to discipline yourself first. If you want to be rich in the world, you need to change the image. So you have to be rich first within. And let me tell you, I don't know why I just did that. I just like throwing shit around. Let me tell you another thing about the universe. And you cannot tell me that this is wrong. You cannot fucking tell me. I don't want to hear it. I live in my own bubble and I don't want to hear anybody say that this isn't true, because it automatically is. It is true. It is true. Humbling. I know I'm really humble when it comes to this stuff, but let me out. The universe magnifies however you are feeling currently. And what did I tell you about James? James feels like he's already rich. He feels like he's already at the finish line. He is already at the finish line. His being is at the finish line. So he feels like he's already at the finish line. And the thing about the universe is that it magnifies how you feel. Think about it. If you feel really bad, then the universe will make you feel even worse. If you feel good, the universe will make you feel even better. Every single fucking time. Every single time this happens. Think about it. You got a client dropped you, you stabbed your toe, you spilled the coffee, somebody yelled at you in traffic, your girl was upset at you, or your boyfriend was upset at you, and then it's all going to shit. Why is this happening? Because reality feeds off your energy. Whatever you place your energy upon, reality feeds off that energy. So if you give energy to things that are going bad, things will get even worse, because it will feed more and more and more. You feed reality basically, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And guess what? Feeling is energy. Emotion is energy in motion, right? So we feed energy to reality through our feeling. If we feel like shit, then we will get more shit. It will magnify, right? But if we feel absolutely fucking amazing, then it will magnify, because we are feeding that energy, right? We are feeding our energy into that. So the universe will feed off positive energy. It doesn't give a fuck. It's impersonal. He doesn't give a fuck if you are a villain or if you are a superhero. Doesn't give a fuck, right? So you'll feel better. So let's take this for achieving our goals. If you feel like you are already there, you'll be more there. If you feel like you're not there, you'll not be there, right? You can take every single fucking action, you can scheme and you work hard and every single thing, but nothing seems to work. There are some people, I'm sure you know, I was watching, funny story. I don't know how many of you guys are familiar with a girl on YouTube. Her name is the Wizard Liz. And she posted like 100 videos. And I was like, and she's amassing like millions of views on every video. And I was, how is this fucking possible? How is this possible? She records with the front camera, no fancy equipment, no LED lights in the background, nothing like that. She just is that person. She is that person. So the universe just projected to it. She just wins so effortlessly. There are athletes that just win super effortlessly. How is that possible? Because of these things right here. I'm 99% sure that all the people that you look up to know this information. But they just gatekeep it. They just gatekeep the fuck out of it. If you don't believe me, just look at my Instagram page. I've helped so many people achieve their goals with it. I helped myself achieve a lot of things with this information, right? And I'm still going strong. Still going strong. You can do this just as much as anybody else in this room can. It's empty, but in this world can. You are a human with a brain. You can do it. You can do it. You can fucking do it. No reason not to believe it. If you have beliefs that don't serve you, they are only there to control you. Write that shit down, tattoo it on you, put it on the whiteboard if you have any. If you don't have a whiteboard, I highly suggest you buy a whiteboard, tripling your net worth instantly. But enough financial advice. Before I get into step number 3, I want to share a miraculous secret with you. Marvelous, absolutely spectacular. This guy will change everything for you, right? This guy is named Rebel 6. Listen to him. Listen to him. It will heal everything. Listen to Parliament. This guy is a Jamaican artist, and I want to keep his legacy alive. He died, and I think I'm the only active listener, but I want more listeners to go on to him. I really like his songs. So, sorry, this was my promo. I'm not sponsored by Rebel 6, unfortunately. And yeah, go listen to him. Really great guy, really great music. I don't know if he was a great guy. I'm sure he wasn't a great guy, but his music is excellent, phenomenal. Now, enough with the jokes. It wasn't a joke, by the way. I'm highly suggesting you listen to it, but enough. And also, you can... I didn't see anybody speaking about this. The power of music. If you listen to a song and you get those pumped up emotions, they're fucking great. Listen to that song all over the time. You make the mistake of listening to songs that put you in a bad mood or they feed onto your negativity. Why are you doing that? You'd want more negativity in your life? I don't know. Maybe you just like pain. I like pain. If not, just listen to happy songs. Songs that pump you up. Listen to Parliament by Rebel 6. I just smash my watch and yeah, let's go. I'm sweating. You see how much passion I put into these videos? You see with how much passion I'm speaking right now? I don't even remember what I said. I'm fully in the present. I feel like I'm talking to you guys. No need to make this video 5 hours long and see it and I don't like that shit. Speed. Speed, you're an entrepreneur. Speed, right? Speed. Now, number 3. Importance. You give too much importance to the things that you want to achieve. Shock, I know. What the fuck do I mean? If I don't want it, then why the fuck should I go for it? Of course it's important to me. But let me tell you something really, really fucking crazy. You want the thing that you want because you want to feel something. Mind-blowing. What the fuck do I mean by this? So, imagine this is Bob, right? I like to torture this character named Bob if you are new here. Bob, right? Bob does everything wrong. If you are new here. Bob wants to get something. Maybe it's a fast car, right? He wants a McLaren. Right? Fast car, it looks like a schlong, but it doesn't matter. A fast car. He doesn't want the fast car because he gives a fuck about the fast car, right? He gives a fuck about the fast car and getting it because he wants to feel something. He wants to feel something that he's not currently feeling, right? So if he wants to feel more important, more confident, right? More free. I don't know why you want a McLaren, right? You want to feel more confident, better about yourself. But guess what? So you don't really want the car, you want to feel it. And guess what? You can tap into the feeling right now. And what did we tell ourselves in the first part of this video? To embody the version of us that has that thing already. So he would feel like he already has the car, right? So when he feels it, right? This car is important to you, right? Because you want to feel something. But if you can already feel it without the car doesn't mean shit. And this is when you can actually get it. When you give importance to this stuff, you place the car or the thing that you want, right, on this pedestal. And you are here. And the larger the importance is between you and the thing that you want, the more space, the more energetical space there is between you and the thing that you desire. And the larger this space is, the harder it will be for you to obtain the thing that you want to obtain. So if we collapse importance, right, if you don't give importance to it anymore and you feel like you already have it inside, you collapse importance, and guess what? You are on the same level as the car or as the thing that you want, right? And when you are one with the car, guess what? Your intuition will give you the actions necessary to get to that level. It's amazing. Or it will put circumstances in front of your face in order to obtain your goal, because this is who you are. Your subconscious mind is one with that thing. And if the subconscious mind believes something to be true, then it will sure be true. We often tell ourselves, yeah, but I'm not lucky, and our subconscious mind believes it. And of course you're not lucky if you don't believe that you are lucky. It's as easy as that. All truths are but half truths. If you have a belief, right, that belief is true only because you accepted it as true. It wouldn't be true if you didn't accept this as true. And this is only in the limits of what's physically possible, right? Because if I can feel to spawn a dinosaur right now in my face, but that's not physically possible. So I'm only talking about what's actually physically possible, because if I say that I want to jump to the moon, then yeah, don't be foolish. So yeah. So collapse importance. Stop needing it. When you stop giving a fuck, when you stop giving a fuck about the thing that you want, this is where you're gonna attract the thing that you want. Nothing likes to be chased. Nothing likes to be chased. Think about things in your life. Think about it. When you really want something, you don't give a fuck. And when you let go and you stop giving a fuck about that thing, that's when it happens. Be self-aware. Be self-aware. Realize when this shit is happening. Realize. Say, whoa, this is true. It just is. This is how life goes. And the final step here, 4 or 5, I don't know if I should count Rebel 6 as a step, but I will count it, so 5. Gratitude. Gratitude. Nobody likes an ungrateful person. Do you like ungrateful people? That they have everything and they are not grateful for one thing. Would you give that guy more? Probably not. Let me give you 2 reasons why gratitude is extremely important in life in general. 3 actually. 1, it fulfills you, right? If you are grateful for the small things, then the small things will make you fulfilled enough. And you won. You are in that 1%. You beat the 99%. That 99% can all have Bugattis and all the things. But if they aren't grateful, they aren't fulfilled. And if they aren't fulfilled, they fucking lost. And you won. And gratefulness, think about it this way, right? Imagine you have 2 children, right? Now, imagine you are God, right? Imagine for a second you are God. And you have 2 children, right? And you have a child that has so many toys, right? He has so many toys. And you give another toy to him. And he's like, and he smashes it and he's like, another one. And then you have another guy, another child. And you give a toy to him. And he's super grateful for that toy and he cherishes it. He says, thank you so much. This means everything to me. Thank you so much. Are you going to keep giving toys to the ungrateful fucker or to the grateful kid? To the grateful kid, probably. So imagine that the energy of God is constantly watching you, which it is, right? If you are grateful for what you already have, then that's amazing. If you are grateful for the things that are about to come into your life, for the things that you are embodying right now, you are grateful for the things that you are embodying, that you have within, then you completed the final step. And it's inevitable for you to have it. You will have it. If you are grateful for the things that are not seen yet, but which you feel that are true, and you're grateful for that, you have completed the fucking game. You have completed the game. You can literally, like the example with the children, you'll be the grateful kid. You will not be the spoiled, ungrateful motherfucker. So think of it like this. It gives you fulfillment, right? There are no negative sides about it. Yeah, but I should strive for more. Nobody's telling you not to strive for more. But be grateful for the journey. You have a fucking journey, right? You have a journey, you have a life. The chances of you being born are astronomically small. It's like 1 in 400 trillion. God damn, you won the lottery already. What more do you want? Enjoy the fucking journey. You have it within. If you have it within, then be grateful for it. Be grateful for every single thing that happens. Maybe you encounter a challenge, right? Maybe this is James, right? You are James, right? The person that actually embodies it and that takes whatever is in this video and actually apply it. Because if you have all this knowledge and you don't apply it, it's useless information, right? And it's James, and you face a challenge. You are happy that this challenge is happening because you can overcome it and be one step closer to getting the thing that you want. Because you are, let me write it and then I will tell you. You are already where you want to be. If you embody the thing that you want to be, the person that already has the things that you want, then you are like James, fulfilled, grateful, and happy. And this is how you win the game of life.